Day 21, and we crossed the dam, and we're gonna go in the Smokies. We're gonna put our permits in, and we're gonna get started. We've got a crew with us. Everybody introduce yourselves.
Hello, everyone. Papa Bear in the house.
Let's see what I'm doing.
Yep, and we're gonna try to conquer this bad boy as a team.
Here it is. Both of our permits. In they go. Woo. Check out the Fontana Dam from up at the top. And we're just keep on climbing higher and higher. Here we go.
So we're still going up in the Smokies, and when we saw those two deer, Sunflower and myself both whipped out our phones. We're both recording. I was giving excellent commentary about how tasty they are, and then Papa Bear showed up. I went to show him my video. Second technical difficulties of the day. We didn't get any video of the dam either. So yeah, I guess what happened was I was recording while it was in my pocket. Then when I pulled it out to hit the record button, I actually hit the stop button. But Sunflower got some video of it. Yeah, we're still going up. There's a tower, a fire tower up here, about 1.2 in front of us. Still climbing to get to that. Our destination for the day is Mollies something shelter. You know, like I said before, in the Smokies, you have to stay in or around the shelters. So we're kind of bound by that. So we will stop there. But I really want to check out this fire tower and see if it's got good views.
Oh, I didn't know we just had second breakfast.
Oh, and Sunflower wanted me to let you know that we just had second breakfast. So our breakfast, actually, we stayed at the lodge last night. And oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. I gotta stop, babe. You keep going, I'll catch you. So last night for dinner, we ended up at that gas station called, what's it called again? Dam Station? It's called the Dam Station. Anyway, we got enough food yesterday at lunch to have dinner and breakfast. So for breakfast, we had loaded mashed potatoes, or loaded baked potatoes. It was good. Unfortunately, they ran out of bacon, so it was almost loaded. But yeah. So then we just stopped, we got water, and Sunflower had some Pop-Tarts, and I had a Gatorade. Oh, by the way, I've been eating these Gatorade bars for breakfast because they do kind of fill you up. And the only ones I had found was like peanut butter and then just chocolate. Well, the chocolate one, not so good. The peanut butter one's really good. I found a mint chocolate chip. Holy smokes, that was awesome. So the next time I see them, I'm gonna stock up. They're worth the wait, I think, which you're never going to hear me say that very often. Not never. You will rarely hear me say that something is worth the wait. Because right now we're carrying 6 days of food. So my pack is the heaviest it has been since we've been on trail. I think our longest food haul before this has been 5 days, babe? Our longest food haul? Yeah, 5 or 4 days. I think I started the trail with 5 days thinking we were going to get to Helen, but that didn't work out because of the crap we had to get off trail and all that jazz, but whatever. Okay, I'm sure you're sick of hearing me breathe heavy. So if we don't see anything before we get to the tower, we'll see you at the tower. For those of you at home that like to know where we are, we don't know. But that's the view we have.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I like how the sun's like shining in that one patch.
It's pretty nice. We're still a ways from the tower. I don't really see it anymore, but we're getting close. But
I don't see it either.
this is a perfect spot for a kiss, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's a good day.
Yes, Sunflower is definitely in a better mindset today. So far, she has not threatened to kill anybody or beat me up, so that is good. All right, well, hopefully we see it at the top. We're still not to the tower yet, but I had a thought pop in my head, so I figured I'd share it with y'all as I almost fall down. So, there's a saying that the trail provides, right? Well, I was really hurting for some caffeine, and I drank, I don't know, 2-3 cups a day usually, but on trail I have not drank any coffee. I've just been getting like these little caffeine packets, like Walmart sells them with flavor, and I've been using those because if I drink coffee on trail, I'd probably dig 3 or 4 cat holes before lunch. So I've been doing that. Well, I was getting scary low, down to my last 1 or 2 when we were in town. I forgot to tell you about this. We were in Franklin. The hotel had a little hiker box there, and I had put my liner in there, and I had taken 2 or 3 baggies, because baggies are awesome to have out here, Ziplocs. Anyway, I was sitting there, and another hiker, Derb, aka Blunt 30, he had put some Celsius, like caffeinated powder drinks in there. And so I grabbed them, and he told me he put them in for me to grab them. I just had one. Wow. They taste good, but man, how clutch is it to find caffeine when you really need it? So yeah, he bought a whole box of them, only took a few for weight purposes, really. And I took the rest. So I don't mind carrying caffeinated drinks with me. Whew. This climb sucks, but we're still having fun. It just sucks. And what makes it fun is Sunflower's in a really good mood today, so that makes me happy. All right, well, sooner or later we'll get to this freaking tower.
I stayed behind. Traveler decided to go up to the tower. I feel good today. I feel really great. My knees are great. My calves were sore at the beginning, but we took, oh, there's a bug, sorry. We took a 0 yesterday. So always that first day back on trail, my calves get super sore. But yeah, Traveler took off to the top. I guess the view's okay up there at the tower. I don't know if I can show you. Oh, these bugs are everywhere. I probably won't need to show you anyways, because right after this video I'll probably have his on there, and so you can see the tower and what he's seeing from the top. Yeah. Phew. It is noon. We're gonna keep on going. We still got quite a bit to go for today. Probably go for maybe another half hour to an hour, and then we'll stop and have lunch somewhere. But like I said, I'm feeling great today, really good. I don't know. It's beautiful out here. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see behind me. And actually, right in that area, that's the Fontana Dam still. That's the water right there. And then I'll flip it around and show you what I'm looking at. Just all the mountains. Pretty views. Yep.
I did not realize that this tower is a Blue Blaze side trail. So Sunflower opted not to walk up here, but I'm not missing this. So I'm gonna walk up without my pack, and then I'll go back down to the AT and pick her up when I'm done. But I definitely want to see this. We just ran into Red Riding Hood and Chili Crisp, and they said the view wasn't great, But I don't care. I'm here. I'm gonna freaking do it. So I'll see you at the top. We're almost there. See? Shit, you can't even see it. Hang tight. I mean, it's right there. Right. There.
While I sit here, I was thinking about those other 2 days when I was not having good days at all when we're climbing up from out of the NOC. Those 2 really horrible days for me. I can tell you that first day, I'll go over everything of what actually got me through is putting in my earbuds for my music so I can have something to jam out to just to give me some motivation. And actually, I just put on random music. And the first music that started popping up was like house music for me, had in the background. And the first thing that I started thinking of was my friend, my best friend, Audra, and how every time we would go out, we would have like house music on, and that would get us pumped and ready to go. So she was on my mind as I was doing that. So that kind of helped motivate me up the hill. Hey, Joshman. Hi there. You're good.
So I went up to the tower. I took the pictures. Sunflower will post them for you. I did not do a video. My knees were knocking. No, that thing is a rickety son of a bitch. There's like only a railing on one side. The other side just no railing. There was a couple of us trying to walk up it, and every time one of us would step, the whole thing would shake. So yeah, I figured if I took video, I'd be shaking so bad you guys would laugh. So you can just laugh now. But anyway, look, there it is again. Right up there. Oh, look, it's the Dutchman.
What's up?
The legend, the trail legend. Yeah. Now we're having a party.
Butterfly over there too. This is okay, hard to tell, but all that white, those are all flowers.
Spring
Let's see if
has
I can
sprung.
zoom. Yeah, I don't know, but that's all flowers. All
Here, get
throughout
real
the
tight to
trail.
one so they can see them. So they can see what kind they are at least, because I have no idea.
It's the ones that we were looking at before. Well, where is it? Where's my camera? I can't even get it.
Oh, you found it.
There,
You found
that's
it.
it. So that's all of those flowers all throughout. I zoom out and that's all it is.
They're pretty,
It's
but
so
not as pretty as you.
Woohoo! Yay!
We have some rain coming, peeps. Disgusting. We're still pushing on. I just checked. We are 5.9 from where we're going for the day. Hang on one second. What'd you say, baby?
Look at everything's blooming.
Starting to, yeah. It's wonderful. Spring is upon us.
Yeah.
I forgot why I come on here to say. I got preoccupied by my beautiful bride. You remember what I was gonna say? Oh, now I remember. Yeah, so I told you guys before I'm pretty motivated by food or whatever. And we got a 6-day stretch in the Smokies without hitting a town. But man, I cannot get those wings from Hiawassee out of my head. The things I crave the most are chicken wings and steak. I love both of them. And that's all I think about. I mean, yeah, burgers are good. I'll hammer a burger, but chicken wings and steak. And I think when we go into Newport after the Smokies, I'm gonna get both. What are you gonna get, babe? Yeah, Sunflower wants a steak too. So maybe we'll get like a couple dozen wings so she can have 2 or 3 of them, and then we'll have a steak apiece. Sunflower might be a genius. So ATC, if you're listening, we suggest that at the top of every one of these climbs, just have a zip line back down to the bottom. We'll climb up, zip down, climb up, zip down. That would make this trail awesome. I mean, it's already awesome, but it'd be awesomer. No, we love zip lining, so yeah, she was just talking about that. It'd be fun. Hopefully we can find a place to go zip lining up here in the mountain somewhere. Surprise, surprise, I'm out of breath again. That was a good climb right there. Which way are we going, my love?
To our right.
All right then. So, anyway, I come on here, so I'll let you guys know that we've kind of been in the same orbit as another YouTuber last few days. And her channel is Ms. Guided, MS period guided. And check her out, you know. She's a very nice lady. So, check her out. Give you some options. I probably failed to mention that we've been climbing all day. I love the climbs. No, we've went through a few showers and it's starting to sprinkle again. You know, there was some fear mongering taking on the Smokies. Everybody was, you know, getting each other's heads or whatever. I knew coming in that the climbs weren't going to be terrible, especially after coming out of Unicoi and coming out of NLC. Those were climbs. This has not been bad at all. However, and it's, oh, Sunflower says it's pretty. Take a look. All the flowers she's walking through. But my concern with the Smokies is we have rain forecasted all 6 days we're in the Smokies. And I know it's not that big of a deal. I get it. I just do not want to get into my tent soaked, get everything wet. I just don't. I don't know how to not get everything wet. I've never thru hiked. I don't know how to get into my tent without getting everything soaked. Because you gotta get in there to get changed, because if you change outside, your dry clothes are gonna be wet. So I guess we're gonna have to figure that out. And a shout out to Green Bean, who started her thru hike last year. I think she's finishing this year. She had a little trick with setting up the tent in the rain so you can put your fly up first. And I'm gonna try that. I tried it at home. I'm a big guy, it's tough for me to crawl around and that kind of thing, but I think I just talked Sunflower into trying it, and I'll just stand outside and get wet. So, all right. Well, we're gonna try to find this water source up here. We're gonna camel up. We're gonna drink at least 1 liter apiece, and then fill 2 liters each for the haul up the hill to the shelter, because even though Far Out says that there's flow, everybody has been saying that they've been hearing that it's not a guaranteed thing up there. So I'd prefer to have water. So if I got to carry it 1.5 miles, then I'll carry it 1.5 miles. But I'm going to tell you, today has really changed our attitudes. We had crappy attitudes basically from hiking out of the NLC until yesterday. You know, we did almost 30 in 2 days. Sunflower fell off a cliff. She wasn't in a good mindset. And when that happens, I try to give her space so I don't get to talk, and I like talking. So yeah, it's been kind of crappy, but man, we are happy today. Even though it's raining right now, but who cares? We are in a good mood, finally, because it's been a couple of days. And Sunflower says it is a beautiful trail because of all the flowers. So, I mean, you can just see them. This is all flowers around us. It's pretty cool. And look at, none of them are as beautiful as her.
I need my hat.
All right, I guess we're gonna get some rain stuff on. So this is Sunflower's, one of her favorite places we walk, and it is a pretty cool sight walking through here. I mean, from what we've been seeing, to just dead leaves and dead trees for miles and miles, and we get this. It's pretty cool. And I get to stare at Sunflower for another 2,000 miles. So that's cool. Huh, baby? Just say yes. Yes. See, she trusts me. I said I get to stare at you for another 2,000 miles. Oh. Oh, oh my Lord.
Look at all the moss. Tractor did say there would be a lot of it.
Yep. Oh, here comes the rain. I gotta put my phone away. We're about a mile and a half from our tentative stopping point for the day. And we were just talking about how many freaking people we've seen today. You know, you see people on the trail, obviously, but since we started the Smokies push, this is the busiest day we've seen on trail, with the exception of one day we slack packed and we saw a ton of people. It was a Saturday by Gooch Gap, Woody Gap. But it is packed with hikers in here. And that's not necessarily a good thing, because in the Smokies, like I said 10 times before, we have to stay around shelters, which is basically a breeding ground for freaking norovirus. And why these rangers make us do stupid shit like that, I don't know. I'm sure it's for a reason, but they won't tell nobody what the reason is. Maybe they have, and I just don't know. But we're still going up. So yeah, I'm really hoping there's a, you know, decent spot to throw our tent down. If we're on a slant, we're on a slant. Oh, whatever. What'd you say, my love? Oh, Sunflower wants me to let you know how humid it is. She's not lying. It is quite sticky today. And I was trying to remind her that when we lived here in North Carolina, it was bad. It's like walking through chicken noodle soup all summer long. And the problem is when you get sweaty, you just don't dry off. Like in Arizona, yeah, it might be 120. But guess what? It's a dry heat. And as soon as you get in the shade, you cool down. You don't sweat bad. If you do sweat, it dries. So we've actually been kicking around the idea of hiking the Arizona Trail when we're done with this one. So we'll see how that goes. I know Bougie Mule and Pit Stop we're in, so we'll see. I think if we enjoy ourselves enough on this trail, then maybe we'll hike some more. I know Sunflower wants to. We'll see how I feel at the end of it. But we have probably just over 2,000 miles left. So that's pretty cool, you know. In the next few days, we'll be closing in on the 200 mark. So it's pretty sweet. Okay, I'm sick of breathing heavy, so I'm gonna get off here. After a pretty tough climb, not terrible, but tough. Right at the end of the day, of course, we are coming up to the shelter. I don't know if you can see it past Sunflower's beautiful body there. Look at that. That's good news. That means we can stop for the day. And unfortunately, P-Sport took a spill behind us. He's okay, but he is bruised up. He cut his arm pretty bad, it looks like. So I'll have to check him out when he gets here, and we'll get him doctored up. But yep, this is gonna be home for the night. So maybe we'll get back to you here in just a minute. We're gonna see. Oh, I see Snowman. So, all right. Check you later. We made it to the shelter area, and the sky's opened up. So we're huddled underneath while it pisses rain. It is what it is. Part of being a hiker, but today was awesome. We needed it. We're back. We needed a good day. We got one.
All right, so it's almost 7 o'clock, I believe. We had dinner, and we hung everything, put everything away. We're in our tents because it is raining. So
It's barely sprinkling right now, but it's been raining off and on.
yeah, so I
It
figured.
got pretty hard at times.
So we're gonna stay in here and stay warm and dry, and we'll see what tomorrow brings.
And relax in our stench. This is a 6-day run to get out of the Smokies, and we already stink on day one.
Today was a very hot, humid day.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Like I said before, good thing it's not smell-o-vision.
All right, so we're saying good night now, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning.